session. Yeah, supposed to be. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you hear me loud and clear. We got Trinidad in the house. Good to see you by Miss Giselle. And let's go. Welcome, Michelle Yan. Welcome. Let me see if you guys are hearing me loud and clear. Yeah, you guys hear me loud and super clear. Thank you very much. Welcome everyone to our awesome Trade Titan session. Right, if you're new, welcome. Guess what? Due to how you're already here, you're already part of our awesome group here, right? Now we're gonna kick off this thing really nice, short and sweet. All right, as it's Friday, it's Friday, right? And we're gonna have a really nice and sweet session for all the guests and all the persons who actually trading with us, right? So let's kick off this morning's session with our rules, right? Now, yes, we got rules before we even step into the charts itself, right? We got rules to start off our day, right? And actually, we got our rules. We got our rules, right? So as we go forward to rule number one, right? As we go forward to rule number one, is literally being grateful. All right. Now, when I say being grateful, we wanna be grateful. We wanna thank God, of course. First thing first for life, health, and strength, seeing this new and beautiful day, right? And with that being said, we wanna have this awesome gratitude and abundance mindset to start off our day, start off our trading journey, right? Right. Now, with that being said, with our gratitude, right, we're gonna be grateful now. What we're going to have now, what we have now, what we're going to have, right? Now, with us being grateful, right, that's gonna actually calm our mindset, right? When I say calm our mindset, we're gonna have an awesome mindset where we're gonna actually target the charts, right? Now, when it comes to trading is literally 90% psychology that actually deals with your mindset and 10% skill, right? Now, once you have your mind actually right, your mind actually grounded, you're actually focused, you're calm. Trust me, you could actually win in this, right? Now, once we have your mind right with our gratitude, being grateful for every single thing, we Gucci, we're gonna be really good, right? Now that's something I love to say is Gucci, right? So when you say Gucci, we good to go, right? So that's the rule number one, man. That's the rule number one of starting off this awesome session with being grateful. Now, as you go forward to rule number two is actually checking the news, right? Now, we're not going to be checking the news on CNN or any other Forex factory it's any CNN or actually any, Fox News or anything like that on the TV, right? Now, we as retail traders want to know what's actually going to take place in the market first. Now, when I say first, that's when we look at specific news website where we call forexfactory.com / calendar, right? Now, what that simply tells us literally what news we are expecting to have at a specific time for a specific currency, right? Now, with that being said, right now on the screen you're looking at right now is literally our page called forexfactory.com, as I now mentioned, right? Are we looking under specifically the calendar, right? Now, the reason for that, as I said, we want to know what high impact news or, as you can see, red folders, right, gonna affect whatever currency at that specific time, right? Now, right now is literally we call this session the New York session, right? Now, with that New York session, right now is literally the US dollar gonna be more effective at this specific time. All right. Now, when we're looking at the forex factor, we want to know what high impact or what news is gonna affect the United States dollar at any specific time during our trading time. Right. Now, if you're new and you're actually practicing on stuff and you actually check the news before you even enter into any trade, right? And you see there's literally a red folder, I recommend you give it 30 minutes to hour before and 30 minutes to hour after so the market can actually settle, right? Now, the reason for this, red followers actually means high impact followers, right? So that simply means as high volatility gonna be taking place at that specific time for that specific currency, all right? Now, if you look as you're looking at my screen right now, all right, an example of a red folder that took place this morning is literally the Great British Pound, but that actually happened 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right, this morning, right? Now, we don't have to actually study about that too much, but all we gotta know is that we have We want to know what major news gonna affect the United States dollar at our time we're trading right now, right? Now there's red folders and there's also orange and yellow and different colors, right? But mostly you gotta look at is literally the yellow folders, not the yellow, the orange, the red folders and the orange folders, right? Now the orange folders, also known as the medium impact, yes, it's gonna still affect the United States dollar by some way, but it won't affect it as much. All right. So we don't have no news this morning. We are Gucci. We are good this morning. We good to go, right? So that's the rule number two. Checking to see what high impact news is gonna affect the United States dollar, right? Now, as we go forward to rule number three, right, is knowing our risk management, right? Now, risk management is crucial. Risk management is key. Risk management is our steering wheel to our destination, right? Now, without risk management, you could crash, right? Now, with risk management, that simply means how much you're risking on every single trail together with your daily targets. Now, when we're trading, every time we're trading, our risk is literally going to be 3%. Who's trading gonna know 3% is 3,000 points, 300 pips, right? Always, 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 right? 3% on every trade. Maximum trade gonna be three trades, right? Now, if you see opportunity, we can take it, right? Now, our daily target is gonna be 10%. Once we get a daily target of 10%, we lock with profits and we call it a sweet, sweet, wonderful morning, all right? Now, as we're looking at my screen right now, we use our awesome compound daily where we compound the account every single day with our 10%, right? Now, we got 1 minute again for our session. So I'm going to jump straight to the charts, less than 1 minute. So market is now officially open, right? Now, when I say the market is now officially open, this simply means the New York Stock Exchange market has now officially opened. Right now, with that being said, New York Stock Exchange is actually stocks. In yes, the stock market is actually open up, right? Now, with that being said, we're trading the US 30 and the NASDAQ, which is the NAS 100. So US 30 also known as Wall Street, all right? US 30 also known as Wall Street. We know it as Wall Street. We know it as the Dow Jones, all right? And we trade in the NASDAQ, which is the NAS 100, right? Now, with that there, these two sweet indices, as we call it, not forex based indices, as we call it, is literally made up of stocks, also known as companies, right? And it's the companies that actually move these two sweet indices, right? Now, we love it. We know what's going to take place next. We can actually predict the market of its direction as the market is going to open up at this time, right? Now, with that being said, also, there's two ways the market for the new persons, right? There's two ways the market actually moves. The market moves up and the market moves down. When the market actually moves up, it's buying. When the market's going down, it's actually selling. All right. So you got to keep that in mind always, always, always. So up means buys, down means sells. All right. Now, as you look at the markets are officially open right now. At this time, if you know, you know, we'd have actually took a trade already, right? But I'm waiting for the market to actually come to my entry, right? Now, seeing as you're new to the session and stuff, what I just actually mark off the charts before the market actually open at this time. So when we actually begin the session and the session actually starts at 9:30, we can set up candles actually come to our direction of where we're looking at a potential area to take that entry. All right. When I say entry, meaning that's when everyone's going to be taking the trade all at once, together at once. All right. And executing smart together at once. All right. So we're looking at the chart right now, guys. Let's lock in and see what's gonna take place this morning, right? This was some Friday morning, man. We're gonna get with 5 to 10%. That's because it's Friday, all right? This week we had a really awesome, fantastic week. Thank God for that. And yeah, man. So market now has now officially opened. I'm looking at the US 30 right now. So US 30 is the chart on my left, right? Which is gonna be on your left also. Yep, US 30 is the chart on my left, right? Now watch out this long massive candle. All right, so now I'm gonna wait. Now I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I mean, at the same time, I don't mind taking an entry, which part she's at right now. But at the same time, that's a lot of selling pressure. She could actually pull back, meaning she could go the opposite direction and stop us out, right? So you wanna risk, we wanna protect our account, right? So we're trading, as I say, we wanna know how much we're risking, protect our account, and scale our account. Always, always, always. That is the main objective, right? Now, yes, I'm seeing her drop into my entry, but this area she could actually reject. So I love going on a 1 minute, man. Okay, nice. Now, another thing, last night, I must say, the NASDAQ or the NAS 100 reached all time highs, right? And what all time highs actually means that the markets actually reached a high that's never been before in history, all right? History actually made last night when we were sleeping, yo. So we know when markets at all time highs, the only thing we're going to look for, meaning she was continue showing buys, she was continue going up. When the market is at all-time highs on NAS 100, we gotta actually look and go with the trend of the market of looking for buys, all right? Which makes sense, all right? You don't want to go opposite of the trend, all right? The trend is always your friend, all right? Now, if you know me, I love USD. I love USD, really love USD rather than NAS. NAS, she's cool too, but I want to see USD show us some bullish momentum, right? Yes, she gave us some selling pressure, meaning she was actually going down a lot, and yes, she's actually reaching my entry right now, but at the same time, I'd rather see her buy off than taking her for sales, right? Because we know NAS is actually showing us bullish pressure. We need to see USD do the exact same thing, all right? So we got a new 5 minute candle gonna open up right now, right? So every candles you're seeing on my screen represents 5 minutes of time, 5 minutes of data. That's good bullish pressure right there. Can get a nice deeper entry than usual. That's gonna be cool. Now it's Friday, so we don't wanna go. We actually go for 900 pip move. All right, so I'm looking at USD right now, guys. It's showing us a bullish pressure right now, which is cool. I just want to see a break a certain high in order for me to take this trade idea. So due to how it's our first trade, we want to drop your risk, meaning we drop your lot size. We're approaching our entry. We're gonna see one more push to the upside. Anywhere around this area is gonna be really good for our entry to enter into this market. All right, cool. So one more push. I need one more push. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so we're looking at your city right now, guys. One more push. We need one more push to the upside. All right, that's good enough. I'm taking a buy right now on US 30. I'm in on buys on US 30 right now. We're buying US 30 right now. Stop loss, as I repeat, is 3,000 points. So we're buying up, right? So you want the market to go up. We're buying up, right? The stop loss is 3,000 points. All right, you're risking 3%, 3,000 points. If she pull back and stop us out, okay, we could get another trade idea, right? Now, the stop loss is 3,000 points. And we take profit. We're going to have one take profit. Let's get a surety trade, right? We take profit going to be 8,000 points. You guys supposed to be in profits right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Look at that. We're already running 200 pips in profit. We take profit is 8,000 points. We're running 400 pips in profit right now. Let's go. We're halfway from our take profit, guys. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Come on. Let's see. Let's go US 30. 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 Now, as soon as you reach risk in three, as soon as you reach like 600 pips in profit, that's like 6%. That's when we're gonna actually move to break even. All right. Now I seen her giving us some pullbacks to our entry right now. If she actually engulf it, cool, we could actually get stop out on the street, right? All right, so she engulfing it. Okay, so how this mark is actually giving us, you push down right now, we're gonna get stop out. Yep, because she engulf it. Now she can actually reject at the same time at this low, which is gonna be really good. She can actually reject at this low and show us more bullish pressure, which is gonna be really, really good. All right, we got another candle actually open. Yesterday not give us some good move. All right, cool. So that trade actually stopped us out, right? First losing trade after reaching halfway there from our full take profit, right? Now this close. All right. After reaching halfway there from our full take profit, right? Really, really close. Now I'm gonna sit and wait. I'm gonna sit and wait to see exactly how she's gonna play off here. Now she could actually break to the downside, all right, break below and continue showing us the same selling pressure, all right. But at the same time, I'm still believing that she's gonna give us some more buying pressure to go back up, right? Now I'm waiting. Now our original entry would have actually now you're not smart, you would have smack that. Okay, yeah, we're waiting right now. So she's actually pulled back and actually sap us out some like right. Now if I'm see the candle actually go back to that same area, I don't mind we entering for the same buy again, right? Once she reaches that same area where we took the last trade, right? Now if she break the low, cool, we can take her for continuation of the sales. We'll go with the flow, we'll go with the market, right? We'll go with the market. That would have been a really good buy off. That would have been a really good buy off. So we look to the left to get right. All right, I see some more selling pressure taking place there. I would want to say this was a pullback she gave us, so she actually pulled back to retest it to see more drops. But I'm still not interested in sales right now because we have no gaps. Hold on, now we do have a gap, yo. We do have a fair value gap. We got a FEG there, man. Okay, cool. That's not a problem. Now, honestly, I don't trust this seller. This seller is coming in here, right? I don't trust this market going down here. More favors and buys than rather sells. So I'm gonna wait for the market to actually show me buys rather than sells. Once she does that, that's when I'm gonna re-enter for the same buy, but at a way more deeper area. That's gonna be literally at the top of this wick. Stop loss gonna be 3,000 points, always 3%. By the time I see this candle that's actually moving right now, actually showing us bullish move and actually fulfilling wick to the upside, yeah, I'm gonna take her for buys again. As soon as I talk about it, she's actually doing it. That's good. That's good. That's good. We're gonna see a fulfilling wick though. So we're still on USD right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's break. Now we'd have actually, nah, nah, not good, nah, not solid. Waiting. I'm still waiting. We have 42 seconds for this 5 minute count to actually close. Less than 42 seconds remaining. Okay, cool. I want to see exactly what she's gonna do. If she actually close bullish, that's good sign. We just want to see Brady high and then take her to the moon, right? If she closes as a doji candle, that's really good signs too because she's gonna be closing at a doji candle, meaning also known as a reversal, at a very low area where we could take her to the upside. All right. I'm waiting. Oh, she giving us a bullish move right now. Let's wait for the next candle. Now, if you took, let's wait for the next candle. Yeah, let's wait for the next candle. All right. So she closed as a butterfly candle. All right, a butterfly candle is actually where the body of the candle, right? So we got a wicks, we got a body, right? The body of the candle is actually at this high and she leave a long tail, right? Good move. Now this new 5 minute candle, she gotta give us bullish pressure and actually break that high. Now if she doesn't do that and she break the low, this market could actually continue selling. I wouldn't say for the rest of the day, but she could continue selling, right? Now I'm playing for the pullback, really good. Waiting. Come on, we need some volume yesterday. You did give us the volume before with that serious drop. That's a really massive drop. We need to see the volume, let's say possibly to the opposite side to see it go back up. Alright. Okay, cool. Indecisions taking place right now. So when I say indecisions, that simply means that the market is still indecisive. She need a direction. She's looking for a very clear direction to actually move. All right, and this new 5 minute candle is now open. All right, now she want to show us the buying signs. Yes, at the same time, she want to show us the selling pressure, selling signs. Meaning she want to go down too. She want to go up and she want to go down at the same time. But we need a very clear break. Okay, cool. So she giving us the break to the downside. That's not a problem, yo. We lost three to 10. All right, cool. So we're looking at your study. Let's see if she's gonna give me that drop again. We can target the slight fair value gap. Honestly, wasn't looking for a big trade on a Friday, but if she show us and give us it, we could actually take it. All right. Now, once she fulfill the wick, I could take her down. We will take her down once she fulfill the wick with volume. If she doesn't fulfill the wick, right? If she doesn't fulfill the wick and rejected to our area that we actually wanted, the bullish pressure, the buying pressure, which we wanted her to go up, cool. We could actually take her up there, right? But if she doesn't do that and she okay, so she fulfill the wick right now, but she's rejecting a lot. Exactly, she's rejecting a lot. All right, so this market is giving us a waiting game right now. She's giving us a waiting game right now. All right, nah, we ain't looking for no buys here, yo. We ain't looking for no sells here, yo. Mark is giving us that buying pressure right now, which is good. 1,000. Here's 1,000 to be lost 7% growth. That'd be cool. Alright guys, we still waiting, we still waiting, we still waiting. If she shows us the break below, could we take her down? But there's a certain high I'm actually waiting to see a break. This high right here. This is gonna be very, very. Or could be this high here too, you know. So we got two highs. It's either we got a very deep entry and take her to the moon, meaning take her for buying pressure to the upside, or if she break the low, we could take her down, possibly for a nice 1 to 3. Risking 3 to get 9, right? So we need to see a nice clear direction right now. Honestly speaking, we need to see a clear direction. It's now 9:50. This is a new 5-minute candle. So I'm more interested in USD rand than NAS 100. NAS 100 is still on the sideways movement right now. She isn't giving us no kind of move right now, right? So I'm looking at US 30. You want to see one more push at that fulfillment at the wick. All right, cool. So I'm buying USD right now. I'm in on buys on USD right now. Got it at a pullback. Come on. Okay, cool. Got it at a pullback. Got it at a pullback. My stop loss is literally 3,500 points. 3,500 points is my stop loss. A little more than 3%, like 3.5%, right? Reason for that is because we are gonna clear these lows. Now if she pull back on stop loss, that's officially a good loss, right? That's officially a loss, right? But right now, if you actually got it at a pullback, that's really good entry. I got it a little high, but that's not a problem, right? We have these lows here waiting. Big push, yo. Big push, yo. So we're gonna see a break that first high. We're gonna see a break that first high. Yep, she's reaching the high right now. We're gonna say break and pass it. We guys supposed to be running 200 pips and profit. Let's go. She break that high. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Are we talking about, man? We're running literally 400 pips and profit right now, which is good. Which is good. Which is good. Oh, I didn't give you guys a TP. All right, cool. Gonna give you guys a take profit. All right, so she reached the high where we actually took our first entry. If we hit at 10, if we hit at 10%, we're gonna actually still be down. So we could actually round it off to 12,000 points as our take profit. Slightly blue right now. Slightly blue right now is giving us some slight rejections, right? As I repeat, my stop loss is 3,500 points, right? So that's like 350 pip move, risking 3.5 there percent. Now, right now we're running like 2% up right now, 200 pips in profit right now. Now we're gonna see a continuation of bullish pressure. All right. Now the reason why I like this buying area, this buying we took here, she engulfed it. That's the one. She actually cleared the lows. She break the low and failed to break to the downside. All right. Now, if she actually drop and stop us out, that's a clear direction that she's gonna continue dropping. Right. That's one. Two. I need to see this candle actually showing us more bullish pressure. Right. More bullish pressure to know that we're gonna be Gucci. Right. We need to see it show us more buying pressure to go up. Passing these one, we got two areas to be broken for it to continue showing us bullish pressure, right? That's gonna be really cool. Now what I see, she actually bought up into the same area where we took our buying entry, and then she rejected, giving us some pullbacks slightly to the entry, all right? Slightly back to the entry, right? Now she gave me excited there, and now you're giving us a slight little pullbacks. Come on, you're sturdy. You need to see what you're actually doing there, girl. Entry 6, so we are at 399, 350. We need to see what you're actually doing there, girl. We need to see some rejections to the upside now. We're gonna say reject at this low. Alright, we need to say reject at this low to see it showing us some buying pressure to the upside, right? Now make sure we have your SL in because we're slightly in Jordan right now, slightly. Now you say they don't move like this, which is a little crazy. If she pull back to this area here, to my actual support area, we could actually close it out early, right? Reason for that is because we could take it to the opposite side really quick. All right, so you can actually reduce the stop loss. Not right now, we isn't reducing our stop loss right now because the market is back at the entry. All right, but if she actually continue rejected and showing us some selling, whoa, look at that drop, look at that hop. She now hopped over our entry line and we are slightly blue right now, which is good, We need to see more buying pressure though. All right, so you're giving us the pullbacks. Nas dumping, so that's why actually we could actually lock in something rather than nothing early. Now I've drawn this box here because I know she could actually reject anywhere at this area here, which is gonna be really good. I like how the can is actually moving. Yo. My can is actually literally jumping over my entry and showing us good signs. Alright, so she giving us a pullback, slightly blue, slightly to the entry again. We need to see some we need more pressure on this. Alright, we need more pressure on this, right? Now looking at it's only 1 minute, so every candle actually represents 1 minute of time. And I need to know that clear direction. Alright, we need to know that clear direction. Alright, she's showing us a bullish move. We need to see actually break these highs again. Once you break those highs, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be clear to take off. We're gonna be clean. Alright, if she doesn't do that and she rejected, cool. We're gonna close out that trail early rather than hitting a full stop loss. Alright. Now I like this rejection. She rejecting the same area that I've actually marked of this box, right? She rejecting a lot of this, a lot of time, a lot of time, a lot of time, a lot of time. We need more rejections though. Waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Right now, she's showing us some uptrending market taking place right here, right now. This is some uptrend market. This momentum actually taking place right now, making higher highs, higher lows. We need a new higher high now. All right, we need a new higher high now. Honestly, we need a new higher high yesterday. So this market today is running a little slow. So market is running a little slow. So you gotta cope with it and bear with it. Sometimes market move really fast. You be in and out within 5-10 minutes. These market conditions right now is slow market, all right? When I say slow market conditions right now taking place, all right? Now, as I say, it's making some uptrends on the lower time frame, which is good, which is literally only 1 minute. That's good, good, good. That's one, two, three. We got our inverted left head and right shoulder. We know this, right? Inverted left head and right shoulder. Now we're gonna see and break to the upside. We are back in profits, running 200 pips in profit at least. All right. Now we need to see that break. Honestly, we need to see that break because right now she reached the high. That's the first high. So we got one, two, three highs to be broken in order for us to be clear to take off to hit with nice 1200 pip move at least. All right. Now we need a new higher high. This is a new hourly candle. New hourly candle giving us some pullbacks. We need to see a start rejecting. Okay, she's reaching that area that we may close out the street early. All right, cool. So guys, I'm looking at the US study and I may 3, 2, 1. Okay, so she gave us some pullbacks, some deeper pullbacks there. I may close off this trade. Yeah, I'm gonna close off this trade. Cool. And she's giving us some good signs there. She's giving us some good signs there. All right. If you didn't get to close off the trade, that actually hit your stop loss here also, right? Now I'm still waiting, guys. I have one more trade in me, yo. She gotta give us a break at some point. All right, she gotta give us a break at some point. And she's going back up, right? Crazy. And she's going back up, but she gotta give us a break at some point because right now, as you see, she's moving sideways. So sideways movement, right? Market don't give us a clear direction when she's moving sideways. I'm still want to see this market giving us some clear direction. All right. The upside gonna be really cool, but at the same time, if she rejecting to show us some selling pressure, see what we can take her for the selling pressure, right? All right, cool. Wow. Need some pullback. A little pullback again, little pullback again. Don't leave me out. My entry is literally at this high right here. One more pullback. What? Okay, cool. So as soon as I was gonna take this sell long, she pulled back, showing us more buying pressures, right? To go up, right? Now, yes, I see a break my support here for the sell down. What's gonna be really cool if she break this high of this kind of meaning she fulfilling wick above, I will re-enter for another buying area. Now if she actually reject and sell down, All right. Because what this mark is actually showing us, she's showing us that she want to be bullish, right? Yeah, she's showing us selling pressure right now, but she want to become bullish, right? Cool, that's not a problem, right? But you see, no, she want to become bearish, but we're gonna take the reversal because reason why there's literally a nice gap to be fulfilled, right? We want to go with the gaps, we want to go with the market, right? Now she giving us a push again. I'm using my correct lot size. I'm using my lot size, using my correct one. I'm entering another buy again on US 30. Last trade for the morning, man. I'm in on another buy again on US 30. Reason for that, she actually engulfed it. Good move right here. That's good move right here. If she pull back and stop me out, I'm gonna call it a sweet morning. All right. Now, I mean, yeah, we could actually call it a sweet morning, right? Now, my stop loss on this gonna be 3,000 points again, 3%. Now, if you really look at it, we lost twice, right? So that's 3 by 3, that's 600 pip, right? Now, remember, we daily target is 10%. Look at that push. Come on, yo. 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 We don't make this. We don't make this up, yo. We don't make this up, yo. We know where she's going, all right? Now, as I was saying, we had two losses, right? Of 300 pips, right? 3% by 3%, right? That's 6% loss, right? Now, if you really look at it, all right? If you really look at it, our our daily target is literally 10%. All right, we daily target is 10%. If we hit the daily target of 10%, literally we're gonna be up by 4. All right, gotta understand how we doing this. All right, now right now you're supposed to be in good profits. Right now we're running literally 400 pips in profit right now. Right now, remember my stop loss is 3,000 points. Come on, we need to see that push off. You need to see that push off. You need to see that push off. Now we gotta end of the week with a banger, man. We got to, man. We got to, man. We got to, man. I'm still targeting the fair value gaps. Honestly speaking, I'm still targeting the fair value gaps, the FVGs. Now, if I'm gonna have a TP for 16,000 points, we're gonna hit back with full 10%, really, really cool. But we're gonna be disciplined. We're gonna be disciplined with our trade. All right. We're gonna be disciplined with our trade. 6 and 6, 12. We get a 6% group. And we TP gonna be 14,000 points. There you run it. There you run it. So guys, this session might be is now 10:06. Normally we would have ended the session already. But we in on a buy on US 30 again. We're running like literally 200% profit right now, 2%. We need to see more pressure taking. We need to see more buying coming, please. We need to see this market continue going up. Literally. We need to see that. We really need to see that right now. Now, once she does that and break through all of this range here, she did us. All right, once she does that, we're gonna be really good. If this market pull back, I would take my L today, man. Literally, if she pull back. What is this? US 30? No way. We didn't get stop out. We still in. We still in. We still in. We still in. We didn't get stop out. We still in. That's a lot of wicks, yo. A lot of wicks on a 5 minute. Very not so clean market conditions. Slightly back to the entry. We need to see it start rejecting, showing us some bullish move again. We have 2 minutes again for this candle to actually close. We're gonna see that reject really strong. Three, 6, 9. Yeah, that's one trade away, yo. One trade away, yo. Come on, we need to see it start rejecting, yo. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, 30. We take her at a very nice low point where you rejected. We need to see that bullish pressure taking place now, yo. This market is actually getting up for buys, yo. This market is actually getting up to buy up, yo. You guys supposed to be slightly in profit, something slight, something slight. All right, back to entry again. Nas ain't giving us nothing, so I ain't worried about Nas right now. Yesterday is giving us some movements, which is good. All right, yesterday is giving us some movements, which is good, which is really good. That's why I'm actually participating on Nas 100 US 30 right now. All right, come on, we need to see this 5 minute candle start rejecting more stronger than that. 10:09. All right, you see this? You see this wick we should leave here? This 5 minute wick. This is our zone she respected. You guys supposed to be in good, slightly good right now, slightly good right now, slightly good right now, slightly good right now. This is a good wick we should respect it. All right. We have a new 5 minute candles now open. Now this candle, if she fulfill the wick, we're gonna get stop out. We wanna see it start rejecting from off of these lows because she back to the entry again. This market is playing with our entry right now. All right. And we need to see that boost through you. We need to see that boost through you. So right now, guys, we're trading the consolidation market, the sideways market. Literally moving sideways a lot of the time. All right, a lot of this is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35 minutes of literally sideways movement right now. Now, yeah, she gave us some good push off, and then after she rejected, we know where the market is going. We know where the market is going. She have to go up. We back in profits, thank God. Um, we just need to see a break this high. Once you break this high, guys, we're gonna call it a sweet morning while holding out the trade. All right. Now we just want to see a break those highs. Once you break those highs, you're gonna be really good. That's gonna be a proper breakout, officially a breakout trade to the upside. All right. So it's slightly blue right now again. Come on, you steady. We need that direction, yo. We really need that clear direction, yo. Let's go, 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 let's go. We got 3 minutes, so this is only 5 minute candle. Wow. No, well, this is a 5 minute candle. Bullish signs taking place right now. We need more volume than that. So this trade, guys, is a day trade. This is a whole day trade. This is not our one of the normals scalping in and out. This is literally a day trade. All right, where we could actually hold out for the day. All right. Now make sure you have your stop loss in. Your stop loss is literally 3,000 points, and we take profit is literally where we go for the 15,000 points, all right, instead of 14, 15,000 points, all right. That's a nice 1 to 5. So I'm gonna accumulate these one, two loss, of course. Right now we're running 300 pips in profit, so that's 3% we're running apart right now. Watch out, Nas giving us a bullish move, right? Yeah, good move right now. We just want to see her break those highs. Once she break those highs, we're gonna be really, really, really good, really good. Let's go, man. 400 pips in profit right now, yo. Break the high, break the high. See, she reaching the hand, rejecting a lot. All right, as soon as you reach like 600 pip, then we're gonna move to break even or risk free trade. All right. So once you reach half, not half, double of what we are risking, that's when we hit break even. Um, Right now we're just reaching how much. Right now we're running with how much we are risking right now in profit. So we want to see it break this little high. We're gonna see the candle break and pass this little high in order for it to be really, really Gucci. Right? Yeah, we good, you know, we good, but we're not Gucci like that. We good, but we're not Gucci like that, right? My entry a little lower than this. Uh, so yeah, 15, 16. If we got 16, I feel that'd be cool. I just remember I said Nas make a higher high, right? She made the new all-time high last night, right? Well, not last night, that was this morning, right? And she's showing us some bullish pressure again. This market is gonna continue showing us bullish pressure on Nas 100. We need USD to do the exact same thing. Once USD give us the exact same good move like that, that good move like that, trust me, you're gonna be really good, man. Alright, so you got another 5 minute candles now form. We need a break, yo. We need that break, yo. We need that break, yo. We need that break, yo. So out of all of this sideways movement, all of this actually taking place on the hourly same way, right? So the hourly moving slow right now. As I say, it's Friday, it's the last day of the week, so the market is moving, giving us some sideways movements, or I wouldn't say sideways movement, giving us some slow momentum. Yes, sideways movement at the same time. No clear direction, either to the upside or the downside. No clear direction as yet. But right now we're in a trade for buys to see give us a clear direction to the upside. All right, for the market to give us a clear direction to the upside. Right. Yeah, we're still running good in profits, not good in slightly good in profits. All right, grateful for that. But we're gonna see it break those highs. Once you break those highs, we're gonna be super Gucci, super blessed, everything in one, right? So we need that break, yo. We need that break, yo. Come on, you're steady. Yeah, I wouldn't say testing with patience, but patience is the number one thing in this literally, right? Now she did reach the high again. We need that high. We need this candle to reach that high right now, right? We need this candle actually reach this high right now. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Got one, two. Right, we got 2 minutes again, 2 minutes and 40 seconds again for the candle to actually close. She reaching the high, she's passing the high. That's one. We need another high to be passed. Come on, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, yo. You know, you was going good, yo. You was going good, yo. Let's go. We need that one more high to be broken. We need one more high to be broken, yo. Literally. And that high is which part the wick is, right? So these things are actually called wicks. We need that high to be broken. We need that wick to be fulfilled and passed. Once she does that, we may aim double down on the trade. But anywho, so let's go. We need it, we need it. Let's go, yo. We need the end of this awesome session really good. Exactly. She reached hand and rejected, right? All right, so I'm gonna give it the minute and 33 seconds to know exactly what we should do next, because we didn't want to move to break even as yet. No, and we didn't want to lock in some profits as yet. We need some move here. We need some bullish move here. We need some bullish move here. So she's taking her time. 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 We gotta cope with it. We gotta cope with it. We gotta cope and adjust with the market right now. We're still at 40 pips in 400 pips, 40 points, 400 pips in profit. Some slide. I'm gonna see something on this. Let me see something on this 15 minutes. Alright, cool. So in the next 10 minutes of time, once this candle actually fully wick on the 5, 15 anyway, yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Right now, yes, let's go. I know see it. I know see it. I know see it. I know see it US 30. I know see it US 30. Alright, so we got another 5 minute candle. We just want to see a break it. Come on, let's go. Amen. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We're running. We're running. We're running. We're running. We're running. That's good. That's clear to take off, right? We clear to take off. We clear to take off, right? Once I see 600 pip, you guys could actually move to break even. Powerless trader, risk-free trade. Come on, we need one more push. So she break that high, which is good. One push. We have literally one more high to reach. We have one more high, yo. All right, so with this trade, guys, you can move to break even. Yeah. You can move to break even on this trade. This trade should be a risk-free trade. So break even simply means you moving your stop loss and putting it above your entry, or slightly in profits, right? Slightly in profits, all right? With this range in market, she could pull back to this area and then stop us out. We don't want that. So we wanted to have a risk-free trade. Nobody should lose nothing on this trade, literally, all right? And we just gotta leave it and let it do its thing. All right, we just gotta leave it and let it do its thing. Right? She did show us signs. She break two highs. That's good signs. That's good signs. She break two highs. All right, we need one more high to be broken, and then we're gonna be clear to take off. At the same time, she gave us a double bottom. Everyone should actually move your stop loss to break even. Watch what she pull back. But we didn't get stop orders yet. All right, we're still in profits. So I'm gonna call it a sweet morning, man. I'm gonna call it a sweet morning, man. Everyone should actually have this trade at break even. All right, everyone should have this trade at break even. And we're gonna hold out this thing and let her continue doing her thing. As I said, this trade is a day trade, so this trade gonna be a little long trade, right? So we move to break even, a risk free trade. We're gonna take with two L's, but at the same time, if this market continue going up, we're gonna be Gucci, right? So let's go. I appreciate you guys coming on. Right, the person who actually put you on the session, make sure call them back, let them know that you're interested, let them know that you wanna continue getting our session, because we're gonna be back stronger than ever next week, from next week Sunday night. All right, next week Sunday night is our next session. That's our Asia session, right? Where we trade Japan and gold. Right, so we'll be back next week stronger, and we're gonna get this ripping and going, man. So let's go, and let's continue making that bag, man. I'm out. Uh,